Space travel deals effects on many human body systems, one of the most important of which is the metabolic system. The metabolic system is the combination of all chemical reactions involved in maintaining the living state of the cells and the organism. It is involved in many different aspects of the human body, using varied processes to maintain life, from the brain indicating hunger or the digestive system dissolving food to power the cells. The metabolic system is everywhere.
This system is finely tuned to be used to an Earth environment, specifically Earth's gravity. Gravity is vital if immune cells are to differentiate into mature cells, and gravity is necessary to maintain bone integrity. Space travel, which involves microgravity, can interrupt or alter these processes, which could then lead to harmful effects for humans. Some things that almost immediately affect the metabolic system when entering microgravity is bone resorption. Bone resorption increases and calcium is released into the blood and urine. This increases kidney stone risk on short missions, and on long missions, chronic bone and calcium loss can increase risk to bone health. For example, in the absence of gravity, cells in charge of bone formation are suppressed. At the same time, the cells responsible for degrading bone are activated, which accelerates bone loss.
All in all, for a 3 to 4 month space trip, it will usually take an astronaut 2 to 3 years to regain any lost bone density. There are precautionary actions astronauts can take to alleviate or avoid these effects. Astronauts can acclimate to the low atmospheric pressure of space travel beforehand, making the shift from Earth's gravity to microgravity much easier to withstand. While in space travel, an astronaut can also routinely perform resistance exercises, which aids in slowing the atrophy of bone integrity. All these aspects must be accounted for if a potential Mars mission is to succeed, and each mission component must be finely tuned to allow for the greatest chance of completion. This trip will entail simply flying by Mars, possibly taking pictures for research, and returning to Earth.
Before any spacecraft even takes off, an important aspect comes to the forefront. Who will be our crew members participating in the trip? Three candidates stand out, namely Jeffrey Washburn, Maurice Stiltskin, and Amanda Bynes. These three individuals show immense talent and fill certain criteria which will make them ideal for this mission. All of them are physically fit, with each coming from an athletic background. Jeffrey is experienced as a former NASA engineer. He will prove to be the captain. Maurice is a news anchor, making him ideal for handling general communications. Amanda is an expert in direction, coming from her occupation in GPS and satellite analyzation. This will make her the best option for controlling the path of the spacecraft and making any necessary course corrections.
The mission will take 480 days, with the journey to Mars taking around 220 days and the trip back taking around 260. Throughout those 480 days, the crew members must take steps in maintaining their health, as microgravity can deal devastating effects. Crew must routinely perform resistance exercises to preserve bone integrity. They must also stick to a strict diet to maintain optimal nutrition and stay nourished. These steps will help preserve metabolic health in the harsh environment of space travel and will allow for the spacecraft, along with its passengers, safe journey past Mars and back to Earth.